The power of 5 superfoods every senior should eat daily. Aging is often painted in tones of loss of energy, loss of clarity, loss of independence. Yet, beneath that narrative lies another truth. Age is also a season of wisdom, reflection, and deeper appreciation of life's simplest joys. What we eat becomes the quiet companion that either lifts us toward strength or slowly draws us down. For seniors, food is not just sustenance. It is medicine, memory, and vitality wrapped into daily choices. Among the countless foods available, 5 stand out as defenders of longevity: leafy greens, berries, oats, nuts, and fatty fish. Together, they are more than nutrition. They are guardians of strength, protectors of memory, and keys to a fulfilling life. This is the story of how these 5 superfoods can weave resilience into the everyday lives of seniors, offering not just longer years, but better ones. The shield of superfoods. Imagine life as a journey across a long bridge. In youth, the steps are quick, the wind is light, and the horizon stretches far. As years gather, the bridge feels steeper, the wind heavier. Yet, what if strength could be renewed, balance restored, and the horizon kept clear through something as simple as what lies on our plates? Superfoods, those nutrient-dense, health-boosting foods, are not exotic treasures found in distant lands. They are everyday companions waiting in markets and kitchens. Among them, 5 rise with particular importance for seniors. Leafy greens build and protect the framework of bones and vessels. Berries fight the silent erosion of memory. Oats bring gentle stability to the heart and digestion. Nuts, small yet mighty, sharpen the mind and ease joints. Fatty fish, rich in omega-3s, guard against decline of both heart and brain. To embrace these foods is to form a shield. Not an impenetrable wall against aging, but a strong companion that allows life's later years to be lived with vitality rather than limitation. Leafy greens, the silent healers. Spinach, kale, collard greens. These humble leaves carry within them the quiet force of survival. Their dark hues signal the presence of vitamins A, C, and K, each serving a unique role. Vitamin A supports vision, a gift many fear losing with age. Vitamin C strengthens the immune system, helping the body resist infections. Vitamin K stands as a cornerstone for bone health, reducing the risk of fractures that so often rob seniors of independence. But beyond the science lies a story. Imagine a grandmother tending her small garden, plucking spinach leaves to stir into soup. She may not know the term antioxidant, yet she feels its effect as her body stays resilient, her bones strong enough to walk unassisted, her mind clear enough to guide her grandchildren with stories. Greens also help the heart by lowering blood pressure, thanks to nitrates that support healthy circulation. In every serving of salad, in every spoon of leafy stew, there is silent repair happening inside the body. They are healers without applause, repairing tissues, supporting organs, strengthening defenses, all while remaining some of the simplest foods to add to daily meals. Berries, nature's memory keepers. If leafy greens are the healers, berries are the storytellers. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, tiny spheres of sweetness that carry within them the power of memory. Their antioxidants, particularly anthocyanins, combat oxidative stress, a silent thief that erodes brain cells over time. For seniors, memory is not a luxury. It is the thread that ties the present to the past. A handful of berries is not just a snack. It is protection for the moments that matter most. Recalling the sound of a spouse's laugh, the name of a lifelong friend, the recipe passed down through generations. Studies show that regular consumption of berries slows cognitive decline, keeping the mind sharper and more alert. The beauty of berries is their accessibility. Sprinkled over morning oats, blended into a smoothie, or eaten fresh as an afternoon delight, they bring color and sweetness while quietly preserving mental sharpness. They remind us that food is not only about longevity, but about the quality of the life we live each day, the ability to remember, to tell, to connect. Oats, the gentle protector. Where berries dazzle with color, oats stand plain and modest. Yet within their quiet simplicity lies profound strength. Oats are rich in soluble fiber, particularly beta-glucan, which helps lower LDL cholesterol, the bad cholesterol that clogs arteries and burdens the heart. For seniors, where heart disease is a leading concern, oats act as a gentle protector, easing the load on the heart with every bowl. They also aid digestion, a challenge that often grows with age. Their fiber keeps the system moving smoothly, preventing discomfort and promoting balance. For diabetics, oats help regulate blood sugar, avoiding sharp spikes that can drain energy and damage vessels. Picture a senior beginning the morning with a warm bowl of oatmeal. It is not just breakfast, it is a ritual of care. The steam rising from the bowl carries the quiet assurance of stability. With berries added on top and a handful of nuts for crunch, it becomes a complete meal, nourishing the body in multiple ways. Oats remind us that power does not always arrive in flashy forms. Sometimes it is the gentle protector that ensures each day begins with steadiness. Nuts, small but mighty. Almonds, walnuts, cashews, small handfuls of resilience. Nuts deliver healthy fats, protein, and essential minerals, feeding the brain and strengthening joints. Walnuts, in particular, are rich in alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 that supports cognitive health. Almonds supply vitamin E, an antioxidant known to protect memory and slow age-related decline. For seniors, nuts are more than snacks. They are tools of independence. Easy to carry, simple to eat, they provide sustained energy without the crash of sugary treats. Their crunch is satisfying, their nutrients long-lasting. They protect the body from inflammation, ease joint pain, and sharpen the mind, all in a form no larger than a thumb. Consider a grandfather reading the newspaper, a small bowl of almonds by his side. Each bite nourishes his brain. Each crunch strengthens his bones. He may not speak of nutrients, but his energy and clarity testify to the power of these little allies. In their unassuming size, nuts embody the truth that greatness often hides in the small and ordinary. Fatty fish, the heart and mind connection. Finally, we come to the ocean's gift, fatty fish. Salmon, sardines, mackerel, fish rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which stand as some of the most powerful nutrients for seniors. Omega-3s strengthen the heart, reducing the risk of arrhythmias, lowering blood pressure, and slowing plaque buildup in arteries. They also shield the brain, slowing cognitive decline and lowering the risk of Alzheimer's. The connection between heart and mind is intimate. A strong heart delivers oxygen-rich blood to the brain, while a clear mind allows for choices that keep the heart healthy. Fatty fish sit at this intersection, protecting both simultaneously. Imagine an elderly woman preparing grilled salmon for dinner. As she eats, she nourishes not just her body, but her future, preserving her ability to walk to the market, to recall the names of her neighbors, to live each day with vitality. Fish do not promise immortality, but they do promise resilience, giving the body what it needs to thrive in later years. Bringing it together, the daily ritual. What makes these 5 foods remarkable is not only their individual benefits, but how they weave together into a tapestry of health. Consider the rhythm of a single day. Morning, a warm bowl of oats topped with blueberries and almonds. Steady energy, heart protection, memory support. Lunch, a salad of spinach and kale, sprinkled with walnuts, dressed lightly with olive oil. Strong bones, sharp mind, steady joints. Snack, a handful of mixed nuts with raspberries. Sustained fuel, antioxidant defense. Dinner, grilled salmon with steamed greens on the side. Heart and brain nourished, circulation strengthened. Each meal becomes not just food, but a ritual of care. Together, these 5 superfoods form a daily shield, guarding against the creeping frailty of age. They are not medicines with side effects, nor complicated regimens. They are simple, familiar, delicious foods that fit seamlessly into life. Aging gracefully, food as ally. Aging cannot be stopped, but it can be shaped. It can be a slow decline, or it can be a season of strength, clarity, and joy. The difference often lies in choices repeated daily. Leafy greens, berries, oats, nuts, and fatty fish may seem ordinary, but they are extraordinary allies in this journey. They keep bones strong so walks remain steady. They protect memory so stories remain alive. They shield the heart so love and laughter can continue unbroken. They guard the mind so independence endures. They remind us that health is not only found in hospitals or prescriptions, but in the quiet power of food. For seniors, adopting these superfoods is not about restriction, but about freedom. The freedom to live fully, to remember deeply, to walk confidently, and to savor life's moments with strength and tact. Your health is your greatest gift. Start adding these 5 superfoods to your daily meals and feel the difference in your energy, memory, and strength. If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit subscribe to Health Tips for Seniors, your daily dose of wisdom for a stronger, sharper, and longer life. Stay healthy, stay vibrant,